This current generation of college students struggles with high tuitions, and while getting through school is a big challenge, it's even harder if a student finds himself homeless. It all happened to Al Brown, a man who did a little jail time and found himself living on the streets of Tacoma. But rather than give up, he picked up a book and decided to pursue a college degree.
I didn't foresee sleeping in an abandoned home. I didn't foresee 18 hours on my feet. I didn't foresee moving 18 times, within a year and a half.
47-year-old Al Brown is a social worker who works with young men who are re-entering society after doing time in jail. He's helping those who made similar mistakes that he made as a younger man.
The best part about what I do every day is that I can actually make a difference. Now, I may not in my lifetime get an opportunity to see the difference that I've made, but research does show that when you can effectively impact anyone, that impact can influence up to 7 generations. And so just the thought of that is very exciting to me.
Al is using his past experience along with his education to help these young men from ending up on the streets themselves.
Just got out of jail, gross misdemeanor driving, license suspended, 7, 8 of them, 9 of them. And I knew I had to make a change because I have young men that I'm raising as well. I have a 16 and a 9-year-old. And so I had been experiencing displacement for quite some time, and I just couldn't get a break. And I read a book. I was doing a lot of reading, and I read a book and it talked about education. And so I decided to look into it, and the ball started rolling.
During his time on the street, Al decided it was time to make a change in his life and enroll in college courses, which would lead to his acceptance into Evergreen State College and taking courses and eventually getting a degree in social sciences.
Every day is you have to come up with new and creative thoughts in order to not get involved emotionally in what everybody else is going on. There's a lot of fighting, bickering, people, instead of bettering themselves, doing things that's going to keep them where they're at. And so, I watched it all, and I was like, whoa, like, man, And so it was just, I had to make that decision every day.
But with his degree and job working as a caseworker for Pioneer Human Services, Al isn't done with his education and aspirations. He's now working on getting a master's degree from City University of Seattle.
I may not necessarily know what the plan is in detail, but I know if I'm prepared and I am doing the things that make me the best person that I can be, then an opportunity will present itself.
But no matter how far Al's education extends, he says he'll always be learning from what he's experienced and overcome throughout his life.
When you get older, trust me, all of those little small things that you do as a young man, they will come back to get you. And so, just continuing to work on the things that I can work on, I believe is going to help clear the path for my future. How that's going to look exactly, I'm not sure. I just plan to be prepared for whatever opportunity the good Lord presents for me.
For Northwest Now Digital First, I'm Chris Anderson.